Hello my scrappy friends, and a big welcome to my YouTube channel today. It's Melinda Sweetman here with you with some Happy Day Love by the Traci read. This weekend this collection is on sale for 50% off. So make sure you follow the links in the description box below. Now you'll have to bear with me. I did make this particular layout a little while ago, but I didn't get around to sharing it, and I love it, and it's super fun, and it's perfect for the sale that's on this weekend. So when I found it, I was like, right, I can share this one this weekend. What you can see here is I have printed two of the 12 by 12 pattern papers on 12 by 12 white textured cardstock. This photo is from 2021, I think. Yeah, 2021. It is my youngest, and he received the book award in his classroom for that year, which was super exciting. And that is the story I'm documenting here. So what I'm trying to work out is if I want to go 1/3 the green or 2/3 the green. If you are not aware, the rule of thirds works so well. It's just the natural way our eye sees things. And if you divide a scrapbook page, so the 12 by 12 divided by 3, you get 4. So you get 4 and 8 inches, and then both ways. So I'm working with 1/3 this green, which I chose because it happens to be my youngest's favorite color. And then the other 2/3 in that white pattern. I really love that pattern, and I really wanted to show it off. So I thought that was a really good way to show off a super fun pattern paper. So if you are ever looking for a fun way of creating a layout with maybe a super busy pattern paper or your favorite paper ever, working with this kind of page design where you're working with 1/3, 2/3 is a fantastic way to really show that pattern paper off. So you saw then that I was inking the edge of everything as well. I was using my Hickory Smoke Distress Oxide ink and a little sponge dauber just to add ink around everything. And I have I've got the base of my layout here just about ready to go. I'm just working on this border strip here. This was a Traveler's Notebook page, I think. I'm not 100% sure. And I thought, hey, a fun star border will work here. And I don't know if you noticed, but it is not 12 inches long. But that is okay. So you can see I'm just inking it up. I'm going to bring my full background back in, and pop that back in place, trim it there, and then I've got some to go above, some to go below, and no one would ever be the wiser. A super fun way of using up some scraps. Yeah, a super fun way of using up some scraps. Sorry, I just had a complete mind blank for a second then. So you can see I'm just tucking that under. I'm going to grab my T-square ruler in a sec so that I can make sure this is as straight as I can get it, considering it is a not straight edge. And I really love the extra that this border gives to the page. I'm just trimming that off, and I'm going to work on the rest of my page here. So I've got the two Happy Day collections here. So one is Happy Day and one is Happy Birthday, but they work beautifully together. And if I'm honest, this I think is one of my most favorite Traci Reed collections of all time, of ever. It's super fun, super versatile. Birthdays, awards, graduations. Someone did something that they haven't been able to do before. So many different things. So I just love it. I've actually created another layout that, stay tuned, I will have a process video for you later this weekend. And while this was on my desk, I managed to throw together a card as well. So I just find this collection super easy to work with. I love the colours. I love the prints in it. And you don't even have to use it as a celebratory kind of with that kind of theme either. You could just use it for everyday photos, that kind of thing. Because I mean, yay, you can see on the right hand side, yay would work just as well for a fun day down at the beach with your kiddos or anything like that. A fun day hanging out with your pet, or the good news that you got after being sick for a week. So yeah, I really, really love this collection. I really find it so versatile. I have added a couple of the 6x4 pattern cards behind my 3x4 card, 3x4 photo, and the photo mat. And you can see I'm just flicking through here. These are actually the Traveler's Notebook papers. Because they are bigger than 4x6, I'm able to get them to go all the way to both ends here. That's why I chose the Traveler's Notebook papers. And you can see I'm just playing with patterns and colours, and you can see that those back two layers I'm going to trim down so they are not straight. This is a much more casual layout. I don't need everything to be perfectly square, perfectly even, perfectly straight. So that is why I'm cutting them, that is why I'm going to stick them on very slight angles. First I'm going to ink everything up. I find too that especially with all the colour, inking all the edges, just not that everything doesn't work together already, but inking everything up just really brings everything together and kind of, just trying to think of the right word, it kind of is somewhere for the eye to rest without looking at all that colour. Something that unifies everything, I guess. So I forgot to ink these edges, but I didn't want to ink them either separately, because then I would lose the exact right placement that I had. So I've just inked them together like that. And you can see I'm just now building everything to the way that I like it. Yes, some of these patterns are just about completely covered. That is okay. That is the fun of layering and adding lots of pattern. One of the other things that I really love about this collection is the bright yellow, and it's not a royal blue, it's that darker blue that's around my photo and my journaling card. It's not navy blue either, but I really, really love those two colours. Some of my favourites, and they're really hard to find in the scrapbooking world. So when I find them, especially in a printable collection, I'm like, yes, I can just print and print and print and print some more. Wanted to add in some splatters. So this is a grey mist, I think. So I'm just going to add those on that diagonal from the top left to the bottom right, which is the way, if you read English, you read. So that is how you're going to see that page as you flip through my album. So yeah, I'm just adding a few more splatters, and I really like the way that they kind of work in with the streamers as well. A bit of extra confetti and fun. We can see there that I've added some foam under, what is that? Oh, that's just the title, I think. That's the little cork Yay and Hooray piece that I'm using for my title. Happy with how that's looking. I just wanted to make sure that that sit a little bit over, but flat at the bottom where it's directly on the background paper. So I'm back to designing my embellishment cluster here. Again, I'm just going with colours and shapes. Again, I've gone with that green piece for two reasons. It says impressive, and I thought that was perfect, and it is also his favourite colour. I'm just fussing with the placement here. I'm pretty sure that once I've got the placement, I stick it all down without making you watch, because that's not all that fun. And I ink up the edges on everything. Oh no. Oh, that's right. I decided to add a cluster up to the top left here. And so I'm starting with the tag that is the same print as what is around my photo. Again, just that continuation of the same patterns, just to make it a little bit less chaotic, because it is busy and fun and bright. Let's celebrate. So I'm happy with how that's looking. I'm going to stick that all down. You can see here I'm just using some foam tape. This is the Big Mama foam tape from Spiegelmum's Scraps. Love this stuff. I think I already said in a recent video that I need to restock. I'm running out. Alrighty. So I've inked up everything. I'm just going to go in and stick everything down. Like I said, I'm not going to make you watch all of that, I don't think. Or maybe I am. Trim that off. I don't know if you've noticed this, but in my videos I tend to scribble the date on the back of my layout so that when I go back in to stamp the date, I know what the date is, because I do write the date on the back of my photos, and it's much easier to use that rather than have to, after I stuck it down, either trying to pull the photo back up or going back to my computer to find the date. So that is why I write the date on the back. I have all these little star pieces left over from when I punched that border, so I was like, I'm going to use these as confetti pieces. Super fun way of adding that little bit of extra something in exactly the right colours. I know it's going to work perfectly. Stars, celebration, happy, it just works. So you can see I just scattered those along that diagonal again, and I'm just going back through with my glue and sticking that down. Shake test to make sure there's no extras that I haven't stuck. And here is a close-up. I have added my journaling to that, and it is now in my album. So like I said, I will make sure I leave everything, all the links in the description box below. This collection is on sale for 50% off this weekend. If you love it half as much as I do, you'll want to go and grab it while you can at 50% off. That is both the Happy Day and Happy Birthday collections. I hope you've enjoyed my share today. If you have any questions, please make sure you drop them below, and I shall see you in my next process video. Have a fantastic scrappy day, my friends.